Sunday stroll with a difference. At night time, in the dark, walking the dogs. So you'll have to bear with me. There might be a few glitches where there's not much light and it's in darkness, but I don't really care tonight because Town have got their first victory in the Premier League for 22 long years. It was an incredible afternoon at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Very, very proud, very privileged to be there today. Town went to, obviously, Tottenham. It was their first competitive visit. We'd obviously played a friendly during COVID. I'm getting dragged by the dogs here, so this might be a bit of a car crash, but I thought I'd have to jump on tonight. I'll probably do another one tomorrow when I'm a little bit more sort of measured, but I'm just elated tonight. Yeah, so we went to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. First time competitive football, and we lined up with Szmodics in goal. Returning at right back, bit of a surprise. It was on his Instagram this morning. Axel had posted a picture of him in the away kit with the Spurs stadium in the background, so it was a little bit maybe giving a little bit away. Was he going to play? Was he not? Yeah, Axel Tuanzebe back in at right back. Dar O'Shea and Cam Burgess were the centre backs, with Leif Davis on the left. Ben Johnson used to play for West Ham. He wasn't a bad player, but Ben Johnson, he also used to play for West Ham. He played on the right, sort of filling in at right back. I thought it was a really good choice by McKenna. Obviously Son was on the left hand side for Spurs. One of their best players. As I itch my nose, told you it was going to be a bit interesting. Look at this. I could stand under here all night and do it. Johnson, Jens Kajust, Sammy Morsey in the midfield, and then we had Sammy Szmodics on the left hand side. Amari was sort of in the 10, floating about. Liam Delap up top. But yeah, Town kicking towards the, I think it's the wall they call it, the Tottenham. That stand is absolutely massive behind the goal. If anybody knows how many that houses in that stand at that end, leave it in the comments, because it is an absolutely, it goes back for miles. I mean, firstly, let's get onto the stadium. I've been there once when I went and watched Spurs versus Man City just before COVID. I mean, you walk into that stadium, it is literally a wow. It's the best stadium in the country by a mile. It's an absolutely fantastic stadium. Brilliantly observed. Last post that was played. Hang on, Poppy, come here, mate. Hang on. Look, we're on the video here, and you're having a right nightmare. Bella, come here. What's all going on? Right, I'm back. Hang on. The dogs are playing a bit of a game with me. It's a wow stadium. It's you look at that stadium and you think Spurs have to win something soon, because you've moved to that fantastic stadium and you're still not winning trophies. Anyway, first off, I thought it was pretty even. Town had an early chance. I think Szmodics was in the right hand channel. Keeper saved it. It was hard because it was down the other end. Cam Burgess pinged one off the bar, a looping header, and then we got ahead. It's interesting because we only got one look at it at the ground. Didn't play any replays of obviously the Town goals on the big screen. They've got four massive screens. Only show replays of the home team. So yeah, it was a ball. I think Kajust. I think he's crossed it in. I'll watch Match of the Day 2 tonight, and we'll all see it. Makes its way to the back post. Interesting fact: the last time we won at White Hart Lane in the Premier League, December 2001, Finidi George scored an overhead kick, and bingo today, Sammy Szmodics scores an overhead kick, and it was 1-0, and we're all delighted. Muric played really well today. He done a couple of good saves. First half, one from a deflection from Leif Davis. Just lucky he wasn't. He's just on his near post. Could have gone in there. He's done one down low to his left. I think that possibly might have been from Son. And then obviously we're pushing on to half time, we're 1-0 up, and we're probably thinking, yeah, we'd probably take 1-0. We'd be delighted. And then the bonus of a second goal. Amari Hutchinson does really, really well. Shakes off, I'm not sure who it is in the middle of the pitch, drives forward out to Davis. Davis hits Sammy Szmodics. It's not Sam Szmodics, it's Sammy on the overlap. Cross in. I think Vicario sort of palms it out, spills it out. Liam Delap's there, wallop. 2-0. I mean, I celebrate the first goal. I celebrated the second goal really, really hard, because it was like, wow, this is like, you're 1-0 up and you're thinking, yeah, maybe. 2-0 before half time, it was like, wow, this is something could be bubbling here. And then we go in at half time and you're thinking, right, we've got form, haven't we? We've been 2 up at Brentford and we threw it away. We're winning against Leicester. What can we do? Tottenham come out. They've obviously had a bit of a rollicking from Ange, because they come out like a house on fire. And then obviously you think it's 2-1. I think it's Solanke, but it's VAR was our friend today. It got chalked off, and we're all delighted with that one. There was another VAR check for handball against Leif Davis. That wasn't given. And then I said to my lads, it's like first protocol, let's get to 60 minutes, not conceding, and we've done well. We've got to 60, but we were struggling to get out. I've got to admit, we were struggling to get out second half. And then obviously 69 minutes, Bentancur, free header, poor goal from Town to concede. And then you're thinking, wow, then you are watching that clock, thinking, right, 69 minutes, 20, big chunk of injury time coming. Town played the clock, I thought, really well in that second half. I thought we were really streetwise, bought some cheap fouls, went down with a few injuries. I think Postecoglou's having a bit of a whinge after the game. Sorry, Ange, you're playing little old Ipswich at home. You shouldn't be worrying about stuff like that, you know. This should be a game that you win. And I thought we'd done that really well. And actually, I thought Town played better. I thought the first 20 minutes of the second half, we really struggled to get out. We couldn't get up the pitch. But then after that, when Spurs scored, I thought we handled it really well. I thought we handled the 8 minutes of injury time really well. I thought it was a really, really good display. I thought if you look at the game overall, Spurs never really opened us up. A lot of shots from long range that Muric has dealt with. Muric was excellent today. His handling was very good. And I thought, wow, it's a bit dark here. I thought we were, we handled it really, really well. So I thought as a team, I thought we handled the occasion. Blimey, this bit down here, it's literally got no light, so you're just going to have to listen to me. Here we go. It's like there's floodlights, no floodlights, ref. We've got to go off the pitch. So this is not great. Oh, hang on, someone's lights come on as we walk past the house. But yeah, I thought, look, we handled that 20 minutes up to 90. Then the ball went up for the 8 minutes. I thought Hutchinson was excellent there. He showed why. I know a lot of people have said he shouldn't play in the 10. He showed today, while away from home, he can play in the 10 because he got us up the pitch. He could hold that ball. He could run with it. He got some free kicks. I thought he was very, very good there. And obviously, Liam Delap had gone off by that time and George Hurst was on. I thought he done okay as well. I thought everybody today, subs as well. I thought everyone put in a shift. And I thought for the last 8 minutes, Tottenham didn't really, had a couple of corners, I think. They didn't really threaten. Everything that was put into the box, Muric come and he dealt with. I think there was one chance there late on, Solanke. I think it's rebounded off Davis and he probably should square it. And he tries to sort of, I think he might try and put it through Muric's legs, but he saves it with his ankle. And that was really the only chance I think they really created. Timo Werner, I can see why he frustrates because he got into some really good positions. Finishing, not great. And when you see Brennan Johnson being taken off, that was a job done on him by Leif Davis. He didn't really threaten all game. I was surprised that James Maddison didn't come on earlier. I thought you'd have probably brought him on, and they didn't. And Town run out 2-1 winners, and we get our first 3 points in the Premier League. And I mean, at full time, I'll admit I had a few tears, because I think when you follow the Town, and it's not just like the last 2 or 3 years, it's like this is 22 years in the making. We haven't won since Darren Bent scored against Middlesbrough at Portman Road in April when we got relegated. So to do it at a team like Spurs is pretty sort of, look, I don't think there's many people back in town today. You'll have certain people like who say, oh, we're always going to win. Colin, that's you. Which, look, you're going to be right sooner or later if you say we're going to win every week. But there's not many people thought we'd go to White Hart Lane, Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, whatever they call it, and come away with the 3 points. So to get these 3 points, to move out the drop zone, it's going to be nice tonight watching Match of the Day too, that they'll have some positive things to say about Town, which I think is richly deserved, because I thought we played very well, and I thought we probably did deserve. Look, we've had a little bit of luck here and there, but I think if you're going to go to a place like Spurs, you're going to need a little bit of luck along the way. As I walk past through a very dark tree line. But yeah, I'll stop here and I'll just close it off with go through the team. Szmodics, excellent in goal. Back four, I thought they were all very good. Dara O'Shea, you think he's playing with a broken bone in his back. I thought he was faultless today, along with Burgess. Although with Jacob Greaves coming back in to fitness, I would expect him to come back into the team against Man United. I know it's a bit harsh on Cameron Burgess, but I think Jacob Greaves. I think that's nothing to say that Cameron Burgess hasn't been very good since he's been playing, which he has. I just think Greaves is a better player, and they've obviously signed him. But I thought, yeah, excellent. Twanzebe, very good at right back. Backed up by Ben Johnson on the right, who I thought was good. Really good foil. They doubled up on Son a lot of times. 2 in the middle of the pitch. I thought Morsey was excellent again. Jens Kajust, excellent. I thought he gives us a little bit of a different dynamic in there. I think his athleticism, I think it gives you something that maybe we haven't got with Phillips or Morsey. He's also got that long throw, which is very good. Sammy Szmodics got another goal to his Town career. That's 3 away from home. Be nice to see him get off the mark at Portman Road. So yeah, he got on the sheet again. And then you've got Amari, who I've touched on already. I thought he was very good today, Amari Hutchinson. Very clever. I thought he sort of showed that he's gaining experience. He'd go down and get these fouls, take the sting out of the game, have a bit of cramp. And then you've got Liam Delap up front, who's just like, he's literally, he could be anything he wants to be, I think, Liam Delap, because I think I've said before about him, he's that good. I think he could play for a top team, and I think he could play for England. I think that's 10 starts, 1 sub-appearance against Brentford, and he's got 6 goals. And I mean, I see a stat earlier, that's better than Harry Kane and other players when they played that number of games to start their Premier League careers. Fans today, absolutely incredible. A lot of noise in that corner. A lot of Town fans in the Spurs end as well, as we discovered at full time. But just brilliant scenes. Brilliant to get off the mark. Great to get that first win. I would say today, my man of the match, I think when you play as well as we did today and you struggle to name a man of the match, that says it all for me, that it was just a real good team performance. But I'd stick my neck out and say Jens Kajust in the centre of the field. I thought he was exceptional, especially in the first half. He was giving us the legs to get forward, and I thought he was very, very good. But look, Szmodics played well, O'Shea played well, Hutchinson. There's so many players. There's no one who had a poor game today in a Town shirt, and just made up for Kieran and his backroom staff with all the hard work they put in and getting done last weekend by the referee. Today we've come out on the right side. We've got that monkey off her back. We've got that 3 points. We've moved up to 17th. We're out the drop zone, which is great. We've got 2 weeks off to enjoy it now, international football, and then we return 2 weeks today, Super Sunday, massive game, Man United. I cannot wait for that. That's probably the one fixture that I looked at when the fixtures come out. United at home with just like their history and yeah, obviously McKenna's sort of links. So I'm really looking forward to that. Anyway, cheers for watching. Yeah, it's been dark. I might do a little smaller sort of video tomorrow, but I thought I'd get my thoughts out tonight. Yeah, please like it, please subscribe, share with your mates. It's great to get off the mark, and it's a very proud day to be a Town supporter. So yeah, all the best, enjoy your evening.